know the snowstorm is coming, so you buy a lot of stuff in advance. And also, oh, nice flooring. I think this is engineered wood, not the cheap stuff.
Yeah, it came on, and frankly, our condo market died last year, like all year long, and then we had the overbuilt situation.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a ton of roads. Yeah.
And the-
The iris now.
This is really generous size. 2,000 square feet, 3 floors. So like a lot more young people compared to Queen Anne. The man is more like a. And the good thing about Magnolia is because it's so close. And in here you can leave your stuff in your car without worrying your. So they can't really afford like $1 million house.
In 500 feet, turn right onto. Now turn left onto Florentia Street.
You got me laughing like I've never been hurt. Bring out my good side when I'm at my worst. You got this way of talking me down. Love when you say, oh, no, it's no hurry. What's something when the feeling's so right? Kinda cute now.